If you could disappear and start all over again, would you? Most of us at some point in our lives ask ourselves, what if I could just walk away? No explanations, no real baggage, no boss breathing down your neck, no mortgage, no endless cycle of bills. Just pick up and leave. You got a clean slate wherever you land. A chance that you can start fresh somewhere far away on the other side of the planet, wherever you want, where nobody knows your name. And this idea is one of the reasons why a lot of people dream about moving abroad to Thailand, Mexico, Portugal, Ecuador. You pick your spot. People want to believe that they can disappear and reinvent themselves and finally live the life that they think they deserve. Now, what I will say is that when I decided to move to Thailand, I thought to myself, wow, it's going to be great. But once I landed, I thought, man, this is so fantastic. Nobody really knows me here. The people back home who knew that I left, they really don't care. Some of the people, oh, well, you know, Scott's going over there. Okay. And they just figured, yeah, he's going to be over there. And that's it. You know, I had some people that really care, like my parents and some of my better friends. But for the most part, I just came over here. I started over again. And I thought, wow, I can do whatever I want here. I don't have a boss breathing down my back. I can do pretty much anything I want. But here is the truth that most won't admit, and that is that disappearing and starting over again is not simple. To truly disappear is almost impossible nowadays. It comes with risks, sacrifices, and consequences that you don't really see in the fantasy. And I know because I've been here for more than 30 years, and I know what it was like 30 plus years ago when I came over here. And I've seen a lot of people try. And I haven't really seen anybody truly disappear like poof. They don't talk to their family. They don't talk to their friends. They don't talk to anybody. Nobody knows where they are. I don't really see that. They always have some kind of baggage left behind that people can find them through. Almost always. I would say 99% of the time. But today I want to ask you, you know, some people, they come over here and they succeed. Others crash and burn, and others regret it for the rest of their lives. Some people just go, I got to go back and start all over again. But I want to ask you this question. If you had the chance to disappear and start all over again, would you? I think it's a good question. But anyway, I am Scott. Like I said, I've been here for over 30 years. I'm an American. And if you like this video, please do me a favor and click the like button. Subscribe if you haven't done so already, and click the notification bell. That way you get informed of upcoming videos and live streams if that matters to you. And if you'd like to send me a message, maybe a quick hello, you need a consultation, an AmericanInBangkok@gmail.com. That's an AmericanInBangkok@gmail.com. Okay, so now let's talk about this. The fantasy of starting over. You want to reinvent yourself, go to a new country, get new friends, a new identity. You want to leave behind your debt, your failed relationships, or the grind of a dead-end job. You have the appeal of anonymity. Nobody really cares about your past, and nobody really knows your past. Now, the harsh reality is that you can run from your problems, but you can't run from yourself. That's always true. Legal issues do not always disappear. Debt collectors, governments, and digital trails can follow you. Language barriers, bureaucracy, and cultural differences make starting over much more difficult than you might think. Now, I had a friend, he had been here for about 20 years at the time, and he told me that he made a phone call somewhere using his number, and it was having to do with a credit card that he used to have. Now, the credit card, he owed money to the credit card. The credit card had closed his account. He didn't know. They had given it to a collection agency. I don't know how they did it, but the collection agency sent him a letter and called him relentlessly until he finally told them, you know, I'm not paying it. Screw you. And that was the end of it. They gave up eventually. But that kind of thing does happen. Now, there are success stories, people who left everything behind and built businesses, families, and have completely new lives abroad. And guess what? That's me. I've done it. Say what you will. I mean, I'm not trying to gloat, but I'm just saying, say what you will. But I've been here for 31 years. Okay. Reinvention is possible, but it does require planning, discipline, and some resilience. And, to me, I always hear this about me. Oh, you're a survivor. Yeah. Okay. I'm a survivor. You know why I'm a survivor? Because I know, hey, I got to make enough to cover my nut. And that's how I'm always thinking. How long is it going to take me out of the month to cover my nut to where everything else is gravy? That's what I think. Now, there are crash and burn stories. Expats who they think they've found freedom, but they end up broke, addicted, or in jail. Just look on YouTube. You'll find the videos of people, well, they came here with big dreams and they got a girlfriend and they knocked her up. And the next thing you know, they got no money. They got no way to make money, and they're just like sitting in jail or waiting to go home. They're waiting for their mother or father to send them money so that they can fly home. What it really takes, because I said it isn't easy. It's not really about escape. It's about rebuilding and doing it smarter. You need a plan. What is that? 7 P's. Proper preparation. I forget what it is, but poor planning. I don't remember. I don't remember what it is. I don't want to remember. But you know what I'm talking about, the 7 P's. You need a plan. You need to have your finances in order. You need to have your legal documents in order. And you need to have some kind of skills that will work. And I'm not talking about skills that will make you money, although that helps. I would say what you need is skills that help you live among different people. And you need a mindset that is not tied to running away, but to moving forward. So now, if you could disappear and start all over again, would you do it? It is a somewhat romantic idea, the chance to walk away from everything that weighs you down and hit reset. And I've seen it happen. Sometimes it works. Sometimes it ends in disaster. If I were to do it now, it would be much more planned, and it would be nothing like what I did, which was, hey, I got some money. I got a round trip ticket. I got a year, and I'm going over there. And then boom, I ended up staying. The truth is that disappearing is really the easy part. Starting over is the hard part. You can get on a plane tomorrow, but when you step off, it's still you. You got to make something of yourself. And if you don't deal with what made you want to leave in the first place, those same problems may follow you, whether you're in Bangkok, Bali, or Barcelona. But if you are serious, if you're ready to take the risk, face the challenges, and to do the work, then yes, disappearing and starting over can change your life. It changed mine for sure. I came with the mindset that I want to go to Thailand for a year and have an adventure. And if I can stay, great. And after a year, I thought, hey, I got money. I'm doing all right. I'm going to stay. And I got lucky. I ended up staying longer and longer and longer. And one time I had to come back to the U.S. and make money, and I made some money. And then fortunately, I was able to make money quickly, and I came back to Thailand, and I've never looked back since then. Really being an expat is building a new version of yourself in a new place, not just running away from the old place. And, would I do it again? Yes. I don't know that I would do it to Thailand just because my mind is a little more open now. I don't know. I thought about Indonesia when I came to Thailand. When I first came here, I was thinking about Indonesia. But there are a lot of other places now, and that I didn't really know about back then. And so I might give them some consideration before Thailand. I don't know. But, I didn't come because I wanted to escape. I didn't want to escape. I wanted an adventure. And, I thought, well, maybe I'll be able to do something that's better than the life I have in the U.S. And that's the difference. And I thought the life I had in the U.S. is I'm going to be schlepping, getting people's jobs, doing their jobs, collecting my money. All right, well, Monday through Friday working, maybe working a little on the weekend, going out once a week, that kind of thing. And I just thought, I just don't want to be tied down like that. But anyway, do me a favor. Remember to smash the like button, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. If you'd like to support the channel, you can do so for as little as $1.99. Just hit the join button down below. You want to send me any kind of a message, rude, crude, obnoxious, nice, sweet. You want to say hello, an American in Bangkok at gmail.com. That is all I have. So until next time, I'm Scott. I'm an American in Bangkok. Chok di leo jerk and my. That's good luck and see you again. Take care.